Welcome to the Omatic VolunteerHub connector for Salesforce overview. As a volunteer coordinator at a nonprofit that uses VolunteerHub and Salesforce, integration is critical for my team. We use Omatic Cloud and the VolunteerHub connector to keep the two systems synced so that volunteer program details and hours easily downloads into Salesforce. This is my home screen in Omatic Cloud, where I manage all integration workflows coming in and out of Salesforce at my organization, including VolunteerHub. The tile named VolunteerHub Volunteers to Salesforce is a formula, which is a template for data integration, including where data is mapped between Salesforce and VolunteerHub, how to clean up that data, and how to match to existing records. The VolunteerHub connector runs automatically in the background on a schedule, ensuring volunteer program details and hours download into Salesforce, even if I'm out of the office. Sometimes I need to review records before they're transferred. In this example, I have an individual in VolunteerHub and potentially multiple matching contacts in Salesforce. Here I can select the appropriate contact to match to and review incoming data for accuracy. The VolunteerHub connector helps us prevent duplicates from coming into Salesforce by matching against all email addresses, name fields, addresses, phone numbers, and even IDs between systems. This is where I map fields from VolunteerHub and choose where those data fields reside in Salesforce. This is a simple one-time field mapping exercise between the two systems. Omatic Cloud gives me the flexibility to track volunteer program details how it best fits my organization in Salesforce. I can map data to custom objects or fields that I've created within Salesforce. I can also clean up data before it's transferred into Salesforce. Oftentimes, volunteers enter their names in all caps or lowercase. I can apply cleanup rules to proper case data. I can also set email addresses to be lowercase for cleanliness and consistency. I can also set telephone formats, date and time formats, and postcode formatting. I also need to be able to transform data from VolunteerHub into the appropriate Salesforce terminology or value. Here I can replace the values for interests used in VolunteerHub, listed on the left, with the volunteer pick list values I use in Salesforce, listed on the right. It's important for my development team to view volunteer program details and hours. Looking at my volunteer report details within Salesforce, I can view volunteer assignments and hours from VolunteerHub. Being able to view volunteer program history inside of Salesforce gives me and my development team full insight into all of a contact's activities. Many nonprofits decide to go with native integrations or other import tools. However, many have flaws that lead to data integrity issues that are difficult to fix down the line. With most native integrations, there's zero control over data integrity. There's multiple sources overwriting data, which leads to data decay. With Omatic Cloud and the VolunteerHub connector for Salesforce, there's a single ingestion point to manage nonprofit data. Omatic excels at duplicate record identification and prevention and enables you to easily set your own rules for how, when, and where data is sent. Why does all of this matter? The VolunteerHub connector is a flexible and robust tool to integrate, map, clean, and synchronize VolunteerHub data with Salesforce. Timely and accurately integrated data means I can view up-to-date volunteer history in Salesforce and a full 360 view of contacts. I can confidently report to my CFO on campaign progress, and I can make strategic decisions on marketing efforts.